my name is Jeff, and this is a 2020 McLaren Speedtail. And to answer your question, yes, it is as fast as it looks.
This video is brought to you by Woodside Credit, the exclusive loan provider for Barrett-Jackson for over a decade. Estimate your lowest payment in America at woodsidecredit.com.
So today we're taking a look at a 2020 McLaren Speedtail, and this thing is a bullet. It is shaped by a teardrop, which of course is because that shape is the best looking shape to the air. So this thing is of course built to go in high speed. It's essentially McLaren's high speed car, and the cool part is it actually shares a powertrain with the McLaren 720S. Now these are very expensive and very rare. The examples are actually limited to just 106 cars for the world, and they sold with a huge MSRP of around $2.1 million. So these are very expensive cars, very hard to find. They've only gone up in the aftermarket value. This particular car is very cool as it's currently unlocked, so you can see some of the other details that exist in the car that make it very unique, including this very cool low-key interior that has a lot of exposed carbon in the front of it, even in the lower bits here. And then as we move around the side of the car, there's even some added options where you can get some vent covers for the front wheels that make the car just a little bit more aerodynamic, essentially aero discs, if you will, when it comes into this car. Now, one of the sad parts is that this car is not street legal here in the United States. And one of the reasons for that is you'll notice there are no mirrors on this car. And on top of that, there's also no rear view mirror. I'll get to that in a sec, which makes this car not street legal. Now, what McLaren did do is they have these here. Now, when the car is locked, these will actually be stuck inside the car, but they're currently out. These are essentially video cameras so that you can see what would be your side mirror space, but it's not currently legal in the US because of that, but I believe you can drive it under show and display, but don't quote me on that. In the interior here, one of the cool parts about this is this car is actually a three-seater, just like the McLaren F1. So that's a pretty cool detail. It means the driver's seat is slightly set forward, the steering wheel in the middle, and then you can sit some passengers on each side behind you. So that's a pretty cool feat there. But let's talk about the good stuff, specifically that performance and what gets it to be a top speed car. As we come to the back here, this is where our engine is sitting. So we have it set up in a mid-engine layout. And what you've got is a 4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 that, like I mentioned earlier, is shared with the McLaren 720S. One of the cool things that is not shared is the fact that it's actually a hybrid drivetrain. So what that means is there's also an electric motor that helps produce an additional 310 horsepower for a total of 1,036 horsepower. That is a ton of horsepower for this beast that's sent to the rear wheels here. Very impressive. It's paired with a 7-speed dual clutch automatic transmission, which will propel this car to about 250 miles per hour, which is very fast. Not the fastest car on the planet, but very fast nonetheless. And the acceleration is so brutal that you can go 186 miles per hour in just 12.8 seconds. That is faster than a lot of cars can even do a quarter mile. And in that time, you will be doing 186 miles per hour. That's really impressive. As we come to the back, there's some more cool details here. We do have some Speedtail insignias, more carbon, lots of aero stuff going on down here, cool bits. It's just a very cool car that is built to do one thing, and that's go fast in a straight line. It looks absolutely incredible. These cars will go well over that 2.1 figure these days, and this car is gorgeous. Thank you so much for watching that video. If you're looking to purchase your next collector car, be sure to check out AutoHunter.com, which is our online auction with cars going live every single weekday, or the sister site, ClassicCars.com, which has over 30,000 cars currently live on the site. If you enjoyed the video, could hit that like button for us. We'd really appreciate it. And consider getting subscribed for more content like that in the future. Thank you so much for watching.